right back in the absence of the injured Lee Martin, and Pat McGinley returned in a striking role at the expense of Charlie Nicholas. The referee was Willie Young from Clarkson, summariser Gordon McQueen, commentator Jerry McNee.
Away we go in a vital afternoon for both clubs. Celtic chasing a place in the UEFA Cup, and for Kilmarnock it's all about survival. Well, Killie have had a miserable run since losing to Celtic at Parkhead on the 1st of March, winning just 2 out of their last 8 league games. And Celtic not too bright either, winning just twice in the last 6 league games, and taking just 4 points out of 8 at home. And Kilmarnock with a difficult time ahead of them. After Celtic today, they have Partick Thistle away, Raith Rovers here, Dundee United away, Motherwell away, Rangers at home, and then Hibernian away. So 4 of the last 6 games away from home. It's a tall order for Tommy Burns and his players to stay in the Premier Division, with 3 being relegated. But there's a hefty challenge being made, and Rudy Vata in considerable pain. And the long ball played through there by McNally.
Yeah, I think he's landed very heavily in his wrist here, and it looks to me as if he's almost certainly broke it. In fact, the Celtic doctor running onto the park now, but it looks as if he's broke his arm or broke his wrist. A very nasty one indeed.
Andy Millen coming across to meet him, and the Celtic player going high into the air and then landing heavily. So the Celtic physio and the doctor attending to the injured player. Charlie Nicholas looking concerned. Rue Macari has to change things immediately. So it's Brian McLaughlin who will come on. So on comes the youngster who's performed so well in the reserves and has broken into the first team squad of late. Mitchell, assistant play by Mitchell, and Faulkner concedes the free kick to Kilmarnock. Celtic getting themselves organised defensively. And Sean McSkimming there, always a danger in this type of situation. He's got fine ability in the air. He's played shot though. And Muggleton's lost that one. Williamson's in. It's just beyond Brown, and it's away by Gillespie. Well, a little fumble by Carl Muggleton. They seem to have the ball quite comfortably. It ran away from him, and Williamson pounced, and his cross just eluding Tom Brown.
That was a bit of a scare here for Celtic, as it wasn't a particularly well struck free kick, but Muggleton had all sorts of problems with it. Bobby Williamson pounces on it, looks up, fires one into the back post, but fails to find a Kilmarnock forward.
This is Montgomery. Threads that one through nicely to Black. This is McSkimming. And Faulkner for the second time in a couple of minutes, giving away a free kick, and he'll be spoken to by the referee. So we'll have to no doubt that the next one will be a yellow card. This is Andy Milne, who picked up the man of the match award against Rangers at Hampden last Sunday. Out comes Muggleton, who's lost it again. He's challenged there, and not the most confident of starts by the Celtic goalkeeper. His 13th game today. He had 6 shutouts in his first 7 games, but none in the last 5 matches. And he'll certainly not be pleased with the start he's made to this match. Well, mix up there involving Galloway and McLaughlin. That allows Black to step in. Little touch there by Williamson, clinch for handball there. And the referee waving play on. It was Tom Boyd who made the challenge on Tom Brown, and claims for handball. But the referee was right up with the play.
Well, I don't this week when Tom Blackett fires this one in, comes off Tom Brown, but it looks unintentional to me.
Kilmarnock looking the more aggressive side, but skimming as they tried to pick out Black, hit that ball just too close to Mike Galloway. Gillespie making the challenge there, and Brown again the howl's got for a penalty kick, but again the referee was well up with the play, and it's going to have to be a Stonewaller before Mr. Young awards it, but again he was well placed.
Well, the Kilmarnock fans just going crazy with the referee here, and I don't think there was anything in that at all. I think quite simply Tom Brown ran across the front of Gary Gillespie and stumbled.
What Kilmarnock mustn't do is start feeling sorry for themselves in any way, or feel they're being victimised after what happened in midweek, and having a couple of claims turned down here. They must get on with the job, and they've been getting on with it mainly since the start of the match, but there must be no persecution complex, otherwise they could lose their discipline and perhaps the points. So Kilmarnock perhaps getting themselves just too involved with the referee now, and they could pay the penalty, if you'll pardon the phraseology. And the shot's going in there from Paul McStay. It's Patterson in ahead of Donnelly. Comes off Brown. That was a solid challenge by McSkimming to give Kilmarnock possession again. Now it's Mitchell. He's running by McPherson. The early ball for Brown! Oh, and that's just past the post. Well, it looked as though it had gone in. Tremendous play by Kilmarnock. The ball running right across the back.
Well, I thought this one had landed in the back of the net, and so did all the Kilmarnock fans. It was a well-worked move to a good cross from Mitchell, and it actually hits the stanchion at the side of the goal post. And I think that's what made everybody think it was in the back of the net.
A superb move forward by Kilmarnock. Great running on the right by Gus McPherson. And Brown coming so close. Skimming, forcing the ball through to Brown. Faulkner gives chase. Brown needs some support here, or does he? This is Ali Mitchell. Williamson's in the middle. It's Mitchell! And so close. Well, Celtic defenders falling out among themselves now. Galloway there and McNally squaring up angrily.
Well, it was Galloway's fault, because it was most certainly him. He never pushed out along with the rest of the Celtic defence and put Mitchell into an onside position, and eventually ended up in a heated argument with Matt McNally, but it was Galloway's fault. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Kilmarnock have certainly got an uncompromising back four.
So there goes the half-time whistle. Now we go for the second half. Well, Celtic have taken 4 points out of the 6 so far, and as I say that, Carl Muggleton again having problems. Williamson with Galloway. Now it's Ali Mitchell. Getting away from Gillespie. Mitchell providing the cross. Williamson's header. Another great opportunity for Kilmarnock.
Yeah, it was. Mitchell beats Gary Gillespie here really well on the left flank and sends over a glorious cross. A good leap by Bobby Williamson. Powerful header, but way off the target. But that was good stuff from Kilmarnock. And very good wing play by Ali Mitchell. When he picks it up, goes round Gillespie, sends in a super cross. You see a good jump by Bobby Williamson, but way off target.
So here come Kilmarnock. Good miss kick by McNally. Sean McSkimming is in, doubles the ground, it's a penalty kick. The referee has no hesitation this time as McSkimming was challenged. I think Galloway.
Well, it was going to happen. I mean, it's a very poor attempted clearance here by Matt McNally, but he gets the tackle in, the ball breaks him at Skimming. Galloway comes across and upends him, There's been one or two scares in the penalty box already. Kilmarnock fans not happy about two decisions in the first half that they felt should have went Kilmarnock's way. Well, they've eventually got the penalty kick now. As you can see here, a poor clearance by McNally. Ball breaks to McSkimming. Galloway comes running across. Referee right on the spot. Penalty kick.
So a vital one this for Kilmarnock. Tom Black has scored 2 already this season. Can it be 3? It is! His third penalty of the season. His 4th goal overall. 64 minutes gone. Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 0.
Yeah, it's a beautifully struck penalty here by Tom Black. He really has got a delightful left peg. He's had a terrific game as well, and that's a deserved lead for Kilmarnock. He really does strike these well. Muggleton, absolutely no chance.
Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 0. And with a number of away games that have to come, Kilmarnock really do have to cash in this afternoon. 2 home games to come after this, against Wraith Rovers and Rangers. And there's McNally missing out. Now it's Brown coming in. Well, a chance to finish it off, perhaps, but the ball driven into the side netting.
Yeah, the angle a bit tight here after the McNally mistake. Is really better firing this one across the goal. McSkimming was making ground in the centre of the box, but he elected to try a near post shot.
This is Charlie Nicholas. In comes McStay. Back towards Faulkner. Donnelly's in there. Punched away by Geddes. And Donnelly's taken a serious knock. So too is the goalkeeper. Geddes bravely diving out there. And the young Celtic forward also showing a lot of bravery. They both went for that ball.
Yeah, when McStay whips this one back in, it's eventually headed down here by Faulkner. And young Simon Donnelly and Bobby Geddes, neither of them pulling out of that one, and both ended up in a nasty collision.
It's Boyd playing it through with a minute of injury time played. This is Donnelly, challenged by Black. It's away by Andy Milne. This is Brown. He controls that well. And a good pass to Williamson. That was excellent play by Brown. Still Williamson getting through. Just keeping the ball in play. Got away from McNally initially. Now it's Brown. Loving the goalkeeper. Oh, that's magnificent. That is an incredible goal. It all began with tremendous control by Tom Brown in the middle of the field. He chested the ball down, sent it through to Williamson. He stepped away from McNally, kept a very cool head indeed, knocked it back towards Brown, and he just flipped it over Muggleton. And that's as good a goal as you'll see this season. It's Kilmarnock 2, Celtic 0.
Yeah, it's a great forward run by Bobby Williamson, very strong indeed. Just patient here, looks up, sees Tom Brown running in. A player that I mentioned earlier wasn't the greatest technical player. I maybe have to take that back after that goal. That was a magnificent strike.
And there goes the final whistle. 2 tremendous points for Kilmarnock and the supporters, thoroughly deserved. And there's the hero of the afternoon, but really every one of these Kilmarnock players deserves great praise. The final score at Rugby Park, Kilmarnock 2.